Hey, hey. We are back. You know what this is. I know what this is, so we don't need to talk about what this is because I definitely know what this is. Um, and it's actually been a while. It's been like probably a day or maybe two since I last recorded, and I've been doing these, once every day. But I was kind of busy recently, so things are different. Oh, right, we unlocked the bug deck. So, let's see here. We are. I think we're gonna pick the blood deck. I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit rusty and get absolutely smacked. And we're playing on the highest difficulty like level thus far, which is sketchy. Ugh, no boss rares. I feel like that's like definitely awful. You definitely don't want to take this. Um, I'm kind of thinking that the hook might be a respectable thing to hang on to because it'll really just get you out of a jam when you're going to die. Period. And it's just like prevention for that possibly. So why don't we... Ugh, gotta pull up 50 points, huh? We could do tipped scales. And just make all battles be totem battles, and then just take two of these. This one seems so much harder than it needs to be, though. We'll actually take this config. Losing the clover sucks, but I'm willing to just experiment with trying something new, but losing the hook, man. I don't know. I don't think the hook is like a one-off that's really good, but the clover is like consistently good. Oh, well, it's better than just sitting here and doing nothing. We're gonna handle what we had originally. So, how was your day, Ben? Let me see. My day, personally, was pretty productive today, and yesterday was super killer. I got to, go visit a couple of my friends and try out Magic the Gathering for the first time. I played a black deck, and it was cool. Um, and speaking of things that are black and cool, here's the black goat, who is cool. So real quick, get the administrative stuff out of the way. River Snapper Possum, it's noted. Just get that. Sure. I love me some piano notes. Yeah. So right off the rip, well, let's take this first before we talk about what's good or not. Hello. Exquisite pelts for you, of course, as always. This is not a River Snapper and Possum start. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to do over. So, right off the rip though, infinite sackable goat, I like. And I'm kind of eyeballing the cuckoo, I think, but maybe we should actually look at something like the adder. I think we should just kind of take like large cost guys because they're better cards and costs won't exist in our world, right? Something to be said for the ringworm too, and just taking it early as a dead card. Let's be a little weird with it, man. Okay. So, geez. Right off the rip, I kind of really like the infusion, and then we go right, and then we sack the ringworm up here and let them get fed to the wolves. And by wolves, I mean human people. Oops, my bad. Um, yeah. Let's just be decisive, you know? Okay. So, does it matter which goes into which? No, because it'll be the same card anyways. I'm sorry, Bartholomew. Actually, it's better to use the goat, right? Because he has the antlers clan, so theoretically you can get value there. Alright, this might be scary. Well, that's not a bad totem to get at all. Imagine if it was like dogs that grow bigger. Ugh. Oh, but our scales are always going to start way down. That's going to be so hard just to remember, to be honest. Let's put him here so he's safely tucked away, and then you just get this guy out because it's funny, and you get this guy out because whatever. Okay. And then we're just going to get the buck out and win, you know. See ya, have fun. Is it possible that we might... He might surrender, but if he... Oh, if he can play more bugs, we'll be in trouble? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. We will get a little bit of overkill here. Oh, but man. Well, we're just gonna take the surrender. I forgot that they were swinging as well, and I wasn't paying attention to that, and we would just be incrementing one at a time, and it would have been really slow and uncool. So let's just do what we said. Sack the ringworm up here. We're removing a bad card, and we're making the... Where did you place that clover? Hello? Intelligence is matched only by its grounded cousin. Mantis. These are very interesting things we're getting offered right now. Make the moose buck even bigger because he's bifurcated. I think the adder might be better short term because he'll be like a damage unit, which is something that we kind of don't have outside of the buck. Hello. I have... Don't worry, I've got food for you. Don't you worry. Don't read the text on this card. I'm begging you, don't. Enjoy. Feeding time. Sorry to do it to you, ringworm. But this is all you're good for. Sorry, buddy. So I'm seeing something over here that's a little interesting looking. The events. Scales are way down. It sucks. I know. It is what it is. Wow, ringworm. Wow, you're crazy. Ooh, I like those piano notes. We're just gonna block with the mole for the time being, and then we'll use him to get, you know, the other fella out who has a name. This guy, the black goat. I was just telling him how much I like him, but I can't remember his name. I know how that looks. You just kind of get as so. Cool. Ant's got 2 health, but Adder's got 1. I feel like I could definitely take out an Ant, but if you wanted to put me up against an Adder, I'm getting absolutely, like, thrashed. But I don't know. Balance, right? Whatever. So we just keep swinging. Hooray, 1 overkill, wow. Maybe we could buy the knife. So first off, this event is just something different, which is cool. It's so rare that I feel like it's probably good value, maybe. But more importantly, like even if this isn't optimal, you can still justify it because we go to the campfire, and then that's really good because it's like a free double stat up, which is huge. Came across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. It caught me off guard. Not supposed to see him till further down. Whatever. He likes him a gamble. If he can pick a boulder that has gold in it, he can keep it. I don't think it's... Where to strike, huh? I like right. No gold. That's kind of a trash card. I think we're just gonna... Huh. That is a funny looking varmint. I'll keep it, thanks. This might be good to just sack and infuse onto a... like an unkillable card. Then we can keep replaying it and generate ants in hand. And then that would be interesting. Alright. Oh, a few emaciated corpses lay within an abandoned settlement. What did I feed them? Hey, I didn't feed them anything. They're the ones who decided to eat. Fire looked welcoming as always. If they didn't want that to happen, they shouldn't have been so rude. So here's the issue, right? Is phase 1 of the miner, we'll just... If you have only 1 good card, you'll just get smacked by phase 2 when he wipes the board. The ways we get around that are either putting attack into one of these other cards, so we've kind of spread out a little bit. And I don't even hate that into the mole, honestly. He's a decent unit like that. Or we just use the adder to cheese out the mule, and then we have that to get us through phase 1. Or we use the buck to kill the mule, and then we just take whatever the mule gives us to win phase 2. So that's kind of my thing. I think we'll take the up. And 1 more. Believe it or not, I'm not going to pull away there. If you could believe it. We have some infusions coming up. Yep, just weigh my scale down, it's cool. Oh, we display them all. Yeah, display them all. He's good. It's a great card, you know? 2/4, 1 cost, and he'll block, which is great if it's something like, you know, just like a garbage card. mean, you can't do anything. The mole's gone, but it's fine. Thank you for your service. Kind of just to take this turn off, and then we'll get Black Goat going, and then everything's cool. Yeesh, do not care for the adders. Oops, sorry. Yep, and we'll just put you tucked away nice and safe. Oh, for the record, if that was an HP up event at the campfire, we definitely, I think, would have put that into the Black Goat. This moose is in trouble, kind of regardless of what I do. Here you go. You go out there. You can save the moose buck. This worker ants, I don't know why I'd sacking the squirrel, but get rid of him. You know, it's not an overkill here. There's no way to optimize it though. Yay. Okay, we'll go here, obviously. And what do we have? I kind of just want to fish for sigils. And if we think about sigils, you know, if we take bones, all that's coming to mind immediately are like the vulture because he's flying, and the cockroach, which would be like a sick thing to hit, actually. Alternatively, what? One cost has like, there's so many cards in here I feel it's not even worth thinking about, but I assume on average a 2-coster is probably it's either gonna have sigils or stats, which are both good. Stats is good. And we're definitely infusing. We might actually not have enough cards to do this with. Maybe that was stupid. Oh god, am I a buffoon? Oh my god. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh god. I'm an idiot. Thought I was so smart. We're going to have to put the moose buck into the wolf. Or we sack them all. This is really bad, huh? Because these are the only cards we're going to lose another? That was really, really short-sighted of me. Let's make the mole move around, or the moose buck move around a whole lot. Or make him insta-kill whatever he swings into, but I feel like 3 damage is enough to get us by, and we'd rather save it. We'll do it, we'll do it. And I don't know what I can do at the next one. Maybe nothing. Oh no, you have to put them all into like the wolf or something, I think. So yeah, is the next one gonna look like? Okay. You go the only way. Hello. Yeah, that's the only option, and this is the only option. I'm not a fan of it. We're definitely we might want to consider putting HP ups into the wolf just to. Oh. This is the angler? You know, I thought because we saw the prospector here, this was his map. But, alright. He's just hanging out in the wetlands just because he doesn't know a nice place when he sees it, I guess. We first mistook for a misshapen boulder. Appeared to be a hulking man. You attempted to sneak past him. Let me guess, it doesn't work. But your foot made contact with a metal bucket. Not very sneaky. Fresh fish? Easy choose. Okay. So this changes my thought process. Are you fishing this turn? No. That is very cool and good of you. We'll just put you where you're safe. This might be really tricky because we don't have a way to cheat past the chum buckets. Like maybe you just get the ant lady out. Maybe we just swing like with lots of damage. There's a way to get through this, I'm thinking. But this is step 1. You move, insane value, wowie. I think you can just have my squirrel, sir. So will we swing and you'll steal, or do we... We're getting through this turn. I feel like I need to like write this stuff down because I never remember. Now this is actually going to suck a lot. It's gonna suck so bad that I think you're just getting rid of these guys. And you're going to block this guy in so he can't go anywhere. And this is this I think will win. Wait, no, it won't win. You push! He pushes, he pushes. Push it real good. Oh, man, I'm an idiot. Okay, so we're going to have to use the hook here, or we're going to have to jump block for a long time. We can jump block for a long time. So... if we end... well, we have to block this, actually. I think we'll actually just be fine. Because, yeah. You here. Swinging for 6. These will trade, and then we're going to die unless we steal a shark on the next turn. That's correct. Because the sharks will just kill our units. Oh lord. I think if I was smarter, even after the board state got annihilated because we put chum buckets everywhere, I think if I was smarter, this wouldn't have been necessary. Alright, you're on my side now. Thanks, bud. There you go. It's like a really unfortunate start, but it is kind of what it is, right? Maybe you shouldn't misplay if you want to have a good combat, right? Well, we still get rare cards from these, at least for now. Strange Larva, Mantis God, Long Elk. These are some cool guys. But we can't actually infuse anything at this point, I believe. So if we're... so I think we just need to pick for value here. And I really like Strange Larva. But Mantis God will take upgrades very well, actually. We upgrade him. He'll kill on turn 1 if he gets out unopposed completely. If we put 1 damage into him. Oh, but we'll actually put 2, and then he'll just need to have 2 lanes free. And we can also dupe here. Instead of a nearby coyote, Kaycee to quicken your pace. You reach the woodlands. So this is the only way we can go. So guess where we're going. Hello, cat guy. We need 3 sigils. I like that. 4 attack. Don't like that. 5. No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mathematically, we cannot fail. The Trial of Wisdom begin. 2, 4. Yay. Excellent. Pass the try. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. This bat is looking kind of good. They'll upgrade to probably like what, like a 3/3 with flying? That's pretty nasty. Alright, so now what do we want to do? We'll create a second Mantis God. Could be... I think we just want a strong stat line like the Moose Buck. And if you can reroll the sigils, that's completely a-okay. Yeah, I think we just need big stat line type of guys. Hello, I love you, Goobert. His patience is nearing its limits. Please don't remove this event, Leshy. I like it. I will paint. Looks like the Master. Sir, you are far better than the Master. I will not stand by this. Alright, yep, just paint this guy. Whatever you do, it'll be great. Let's see what he can do. Not better, but not worse. Probably at least, it is what it is. I don't think the insta-kill will even be that valuable to begin with. It's really just the stat line is what we really care about, right? Okay. Now, that trial coming up is looking interesting. Oh, you're in the game now. Don't you dig, right? Yeah, card wins, you'll generate a bone, and you'll get big. He digs and bigs. He's so cute looking, but his paws look a little effed up. You see the line here like that? And then, I don't know. My sister's dog, he's got a actually fucked up paw though, poor guy. He walks fine, it just looks like all funky. Black God out. Oh, and then you just kill him on turn 1. I see how it is. I think if you wanted to be a real nerd, you could optimize for overkill by just playing 1 and then playing the other one a little later. But to be honest with you, with the more expensive pelts, I feel like it's kind of just out of our reach in general. So, what? This? Oops, excuse me. Yeah, to me the best pathing is we just go middle and then up the path. We should start getting this totem together just so it, can be an angle we have for winning. Nice. Don't care. I mean, we're taking the sigils win, dude. We're guaranteed to win it a little bit more now. Yep. 3 from the bad. Look at this beaut. Give me another 3 sigil guy. Okay. So this mantis is looking good. Kingfisher is actually garbage. Neither of these sigils will likely interact with the way this card plays at all, because he'll fly over whatever he would insta-kill, and he'll submerge under whatever would even swing into him and get thorned. I don't really want to lean into ants, but it's kind of funny. Like, there is a world where it can kind of start being funny with the ant queen. And even, with the goat out, you can still get her out and get value pretty easily, I think. You play her and you play her ant, and that's 2 guys on the field that are swinging for 2. But Mantis is my boy. Oh, also I'm gonna change the music. Don't tell anyone. God. Oh, nice. Like that music. Alright. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. This guy's always talking about her vigor and her age. We definitely don't want the shifting one, so it's really just the bird or the horn, and it's probably the horn, because 1, 2... 1, 2. Oh, 3, because goopy guy. So we definitely take that. Enchant to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. I'm not very articulate, and it's really funny because 90% of the time when I want to say I'm not very articulate, I forget what, the word articulate, and then I'm like, I'm not very whatever the word is for this thing that I'm not very in, and then you're not very that. So like you play the mantis and you just commit murders, right? You could also sack him and get the bat out. Is that worth it? Probably not. Maybe. I just hate that the mantis is going to die unless I play him into a side lane. So maybe you... It is what it is. These, what these. What do you want to take out? Probably the coyote. Oh, actually. No, this would be stupid. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Don't be stupid. I was gonna think about playing him somewhere else for the Guardian Sigil, but that's actually not active until now, so... Whoa, he becomes Mantis God and he trifurcates? Oh my god, somebody move this fella into any other lane. Holy crap. I would sack him just to play the goat if it shows up here. We're taking 1 and living. It's unpleasant, but it is what it is. I don't... We can play the bat to get the goat out if it comes down to it. Yeah. Yuck. Alright. Following that, you maintain equilibrium. This won't kill us. Yeah, we'll stay neutral. But now we are actually in trouble such that we're gonna need to use this squirrel just to live. Which is very unfortunate, but smoke him if you got him, right, dude? Oh, man. Oh my gosh, you know what's weird today is some guy said thanks, Dad, to me. A complete stranger. Please draw the goat. Okay, I feel like that was not played very smartly. Okay, where do we put everybody? We want 3 damage coming in here. That's literally anyone. Okay, and put the moose buck in here because he's got health to swing into that guy. That's a nice turn, though, just being able to put all those guys out. That feels good. Gee, what do I pick? Hello. It's not more damage to put him out anywhere, so it's fine. That's so cool that the Mantis evolves into Mantis God. It's a neat interaction. Guess where we're going. Seriously, guess. You will never guess. No. Third Ant Queen thus far, by the way. Cockroach. We can't really put the cockroach into anything because everybody's already glowy. What I really would just like is some stat upgrades. And maybe like literally just get rid of the Ant Queen. She sucks. Maybe getting rid of Mantis God. He sucks. He takes the stat ups very well. I don't know. I think that combat just did not go very smoothly, so I'm just being sketched out by things that should probably not be too scary to me. Alright, so we actually can't do this? We can do this. Unkillable Mantis, Trifurcated Cockroach. Do we want to pay bones or do we want to pay blood? I mean, whatever helps us get the goat out faster, which is in all likelihood going to be bones, but that would take, like, that takes time. That does take time, and I think it's gonna help us coast until... I just don't think we can get enough bones early to guarantee that this is, like, the smart way to do it. Let's look, he has the cool, like, eyeball lighting up, it's neat. So this may just be the death of us. I don't know if this deck was well constructed enough to even live here, you know? Black Goat turn 1, though, is very significant. That might actually just make it fine. Hello? Hello? Also, the sigil is not, like, a big deal at all, which is very nice. None of these guys can take the... Or, Wolf can't take either of the hits and live. But he's going to take the hit guaranteed, because he's gonna burrow in and block it, so it doesn't matter where he's played. Oh, but we'll actually win turn 1? But we'll actually win turn 1. Right, my bad. I was thinking too far ahead around corners, so I didn't even look at the hurdle in front of me, you know? Ooh, mushroom? I will definitely take a dupe card. Oh, we could mush the meese together. So let's look for 2 costs, if anything. Ugh. I really would like for this text to be legible. So, the way this worked in the base game was that it was based off its proximity to the bell, which is dumb, because you'd think it would be whenever the bell rings when you end your turn, but no. It's just literal, like, which lane is it in relation to the bell. 2 of the same. Yeah, I know what you like. Here you go, have my goopy and non-goopy moose. This is what, like the 3rd time we're gonna do this? Sorry, you're gonna lose your goopiness. I'll gain the sigils, which is, like, literally who cares, but, you know, this is a stat one. Now that is value. Well, I actually like this a lot. What are we gonna X? Ant Queen. Oh yeah, see ya. I hate you. A lot. Oh! We also gotta give our thanks to Bone Lord at the wall. We forgot. Hold on. Let's get good tidings going into this one. Thank you. Just to check. You never know what the mule will give you. River Snapper, then Possum. That's not gonna happen. I would very much like to get those knocked out, though, because there is, like, actual unlockable content. Pushing stuff around I don't think is a big deal. Gold in that there skull? No. You don't need to crack it open. Thank you for the bone. Okay. So we have to improvise somewhat because there's no, our opening hand does not have the goat. I think a really strong move is just getting the Mantis out in the, like, this lane right here, because he'll swing and kill the coyote next turn. I think it's likely that something will get played into his lane and kill him on the following turn, but it is what it is. And we're just gonna keep digging through our unit deck. Find a unit. Believe it or not. Alternatively, what? We play Wolf. He can actually take a... Nope, he can't take a hit from the coyote. Okay, let's just do what I said. Oh gosh, I probably should have played the smoke so we could have bones in case that becomes relevant. And
he'll get trifurcated now. Any second. Yeah, we can. Would love. Oh, very interesting. Well, we're obviously drawing here. Mantis God is here. He's unkillable, so I don't feel bad about putting him out there. Alternatively, what? You're definitely gonna, I think, just save the moose buck for the for what's coming. I think we just don't touch. We'll just take the little lead we're gonna get here. Alright. Now there's no bone cost creatures to be played. So we have to, I think, just draw a squirrel and let the mantis just keep us coasting. Take care of the wolf cub too. That's very sneaky. He was gonna just be hiding behind the boulder to get big. Thank you, Mule, for blocking so hard. Ugh, this guy. Could play him, and we'd actually punch through. Or we could punch through the Mule. I kind of like that you're just punching through the Mule. Oh, but I don't know what type of damage he'll be doing, so I actually don't want to touch anything. Let's just get the wolf out and switch phases. But I actually would like to take our time while we can. Please, black goat. Okay, it was at the bottom of the deck, but it's fine. We'll save the goat. We're switching. It's happening. The time is now. Oh, the mule. The mole, not the mule. Mole, mule, whatever. Okay, so now we are going to be switching. No, dude, I'm so sorry, man. There's no way to sneak damage through unless we play the bat. Let's just play the bat. Get in there. Get him. I think we'll put the mantis in this middle slot and let him take out the wolf cub and the pack mule. Or maybe we should do that now while he can. Yeah, actually. Let him get some swings. And we'll get a bunch of cards into our hand. Squirrel, skunk. Yeah. That mule was defenseless. Whatever, dude. It was defenseless. Now it's not. Golden them cards, so I've heard. Hello again, Mantis God. Fancy seeing you here. He's struggled. You know it. You know him well. Alrighty. So you are also a bell one, huh? So I mean, we're just gonna have to like pass for a little until he clears out space for us. Alternatively, you play a 1-cost unit, i.e. Mantis God? I actually don't even want to kill this wolf. I just want to let him swing. Yeah, all we could play is a 1-coster, just because like we're hard capped by the space. Get him. Alright. Now we just start being unkind to this guy. Black goat, where are you? Here you are. So I assume a gold nugget does not bleed. I was a misclick, okay, man? So we could just kill you. Yeah? We could just kill you. Any flying guys here? The bat is probably our best. Yeah, okay. Get out there, dude. Knock him down. Oh, right. You know, sacked. So this will get us like what's the amount of overkill? Alright. Now is not the turn. Just hang out. Okay, so for the sake of learning, let's get the bell guy out. So I'm assuming it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1 damage. Yeah, okay. Was it like 6 overkill? We can now look at like a shop, basically. Thank you for relighting. Appreciate it. I would really not object to hitting up one of the like the resupply events because we are empty. Ooh. I really think Child 13 is a big deal to get out because he kind of helps deal that. Pack Rat also interesting because we're just talking about resupplies, and this guy, you know, what's he say? His form speaks of his efficacy or whatever. but we kind of live or die by the goat being out, and he's not as good as the goat, but he's gas. Let's walk forward. We'll need another map. The beauty of the falling snow cannot distract you from the chill in your bones. Your body quaked in a futile attempt to maintain warmth. You had finally reached the snow line. You know what's a dumb word is futile slash feudal. I feel like that's a word that like nobody. Okay, that's stupid. I feel like that's a word that is common to see pronounced very differently, and that's dumb. I just want to see. Do I have any dupes? No. We could make you big into Mantis God. We could mush you guys together. Alright, just because there's this mushroom here, so this is kind of affecting decision making. We're hitting this resupply guaranteed, which I very much like. Jeez, man. So here's the, alright, one thing at a time, right? First decision, we take either like an unupgraded regular card, or we take what will likely be an upgraded regular card. The only reason I would pick this is to leave sigils open for going down the line here, but now we're not thinking at the immediate juncture, we're looking long term. I kind of prefer the right path, and you'll get a really big selection here, don't you? Or do you get one? I don't know, whatever. We'll prefer a duped card, I think, just to have something to mush into the mushrooms. 4 blood, I like that. 4 attack, don't hate that. 3 sigils, I mean, come on. 1. Oof. Getting a little close there. Thank you, Bell Tentacle. Success. Ringworm, Field Mice, the Rattler. So none of these are dupes. Hello again, Ringworm, though. I'm glad to see you are well. Field Mice looks pretty strong, though. Rattler can be cheated out, though. And he's very, very prodigious. So we will get one more chance for a duplicate before we enter over there. Oh! Better in your hands than his. I hate that guy. It's been a while, Scissors. Oh man, I like this, but it's been so long. I feel like there's a perceived rarity that are making these scissors look even more appealing. But they're insane. You just clear out a lane, and you're like, listen, you're taking this damage. This like solves things on its own. That's good. Oh, hello. Okay. I think there's definitely a case we made for taking the squirrel there, by the way, just because sometimes we're choked for energy. I think you're definitely just going right, and we're going to see what we get. I definitely don't want to hit the infusion. I definitely don't want to resupply already, because things are going terribly if we're already needing a resupply. That is a turn 1 that you are playing. I cannot deny it. That is a turn 1. Yeesh, man. I'm not dead. And we can get the moose buck out and be fine. I'm not dead. Whew. Can't get the moose buck out and be fine. So we won't take damage at this pacing. And this gives us a good future. Yeah, okay, we're fine. So can we just win if we play you 6? We need... No. We're down 2 and we need to be down 1 if that's our win condition. Well, you just pass turn because you don't have another option. That egg's gonna get... Oh. Right, mole. I almost said mule again. Forgive me. We could just... Does not touch anything. Correct? We're taking... Challenge 13 is going to die this turn, actually. That does kind of change my outlook, I think. We're instead just going to do this. Oh, right. He's dying. regardless. Okay. Well, our future is still looking pretty optimal. Hello, whatever. Okay, now we're good. I feel like I kind of overthought that one a little bit, and that's kind of suboptimal. Well, all right, it's not it's not suboptimal to overthink, but nobody wants to see you sit at a screen and not say anything and just look and think for like 30 seconds for like each action you make. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, keep them coming. I think there's a case to be made for just taking like intentionally like taking ones where you won't win if you want to really, really, really not touch the deck. But we especially are looking for a dupe here. Ah. Okay. Well, what do we like here? The ringworm is quote unquote free. What's the wording on this exactly? Perishes by combat. Okay. The bull is weird. Kind of dislike the bull, but the stat line is good. I really like the elk fawn. I think it'll be just an early accelerant. And we're just taking a duplicate card here. Please pick a good one, sir. Don't give me garbage. Ugh. I know. Sorry. Yeah. We have no duplicates. One of ours? We'll use it next time. Hello? Well, I mean, this solves things. Some things, not everything. Oh, we could mushroom up here. I actually didn't. I should have looked. Taking the moose and making him even bigger would have been. It would have been an option. So if we just let this squirrel chump block and die, we can get the rattler out. And then that's like a winning condition for us. Alternatively, you get child 13 out. And then nothing happens. No, my bad. I had my ordering mixed up, like we would somehow sack child 13 and then it would swing and then no. Yeesh. This combat is nasty. We have no bones to work with here. We'll just win off the back of child 13. No, we won't. I'm a buffoon, man. Don't even listen to me ever if I ever speak. It's just all nonsense coming out. We are likely going to have to update some cards. Hello. You're unkillable, which is not relevant at this time, but is still very strong. So let's think. You're swinging and killing the elk. The new elk's gonna come in and be annoying. Oh gosh. Maybe you cut up the existing elk and play the bat and win? That is a line to victory. Alternatively, what? So this is going here, like period, I think. So setting that aside, we're swinging for 2 and we're going back up to even. We take 4. You swing. Then you're swinging. Let's get ahead on. Let's get ahead on damage, I think. I really hate to use this already. What I should have done is maybe think about using the paint when they were just fawns. Snap. No. Oh, this is gonna block the other from coming out. These guys won't actually come out into the field, will they? Oh no, they will. Order is weird sometimes. I didn't play the bat. I'm literally throwing, man. I am so dumb. Gosh. Moron. Are we going to lose just off the back of that? Oh, like sort of, yeah. Not dead yet, but God, am I so dumb. I completely just shut my brain off, like entirely. Elder Bat, good to see you. I don't know what saves me here. there's no getting by this. That was just bad. That was so bad. Well, we have another life, so it's fine, but I mean, it's not fine because the boss is going to be that much harder because our opening hand is going to be that much more choked, and my bad, you know, whatever. I should have just saved the scissors though, definitely. Okay. Look for one more dupe. We can go here and mush cards together. Ooh, magpie. Or add another 3/7, we'll have like, what is it, a 921 moose buck. He kills. Magpie on the unkillable guy is good, but that's for the future. If we go to the mushroom, we're either putting this guy into a bigger pile or we're putting the goats into each other, which I don't prefer because we'd rather have more goats than wide goats rather than tall goats, you know. Alternatively, magpie is really good. You draw it and you draw whatever you want to draw when you draw it. Also, where have the campfires been, huh? We had like 2 and that was it, and one of them was sacking the ringworm. And the other one was going into a mantis that we had to infuse, right? Or the other way around. Yeesh. Alpha's cool. Putting this on a beaver would be neat. Make the rimworld alpha beaver, you know how it is. So here's the thing, right? Is if this moose buck gets out regardless, we're winning. So you take the magpie. You need to make the moose buck bigger. So now what you can do is think about just duping an existing card. Plus we can avoid this totem battle, which may well just make me be a deceased individual. I think we'll just paint our good black goat, but there's some goo. He will paint. It's like he's better than the master. Stop. He's sandbagging. So do we want to see a second version of magpies? An option. This moose buck is big. Hitting him is not bad. This mantis god kind of sucks because we haven't been able to put any upgrades into him, and that really blows. Also, there is something to be said for putting, if we can infuse, putting the mantis gods. Oh no, that wouldn't work. Sorry. If we have something with unkillable, though, putting magpie's effects onto it would be very strong. I mean, it's like 1, 2, and sort of 3. Like, these 2 are like bad at what this guy does, but they still do what he does. What's our best, like, just normal card, though, really? Another wolf? Another rattler that we can cheat out? That sounds good. Please don't get rid of any of those sigils. I actually should have thought about that more. Oh, you're so good at what you do. I love you, Goobert. My beloved. Okay. So that will at least give us time. We can pretty much just play that for the cost of a squirrel. What do we got? Double elk fawns. Deja vu. I'm dying. I'm drowning. My life is over. This goat is gonna go down unless we draw like a mantis to save it in the coming turns, but you just take the value. Lay it here and it'll move out of harm's way. And put this guy in harm's way. Alright, you like to block things. Obviously you draw here. Mantis, what's up? We can actually save the black goat for a turn. But also we're just winning this turn. But we're also optimizing a little bit. We're getting one more overkill. Thank God. For that last one, I really don't think we want to take the trapper's things here. It's a trap. Because, like, what? We take more pelts that make the deck less consistent, and then we have these trash pelts that we draw and they do nothing for us, and we don't even... Oh, there's a campfire coming up! And we don't even see a reward coming soon to, like, get rid of our pelts. I mean, we have to take something, right? I don't mind Elk Fawn, I suppose. It'll likely just die when played. But what's the alternative? Seriously, this vulture is very... It's very uncertain if we could actually play the vulture. Let's just not mess with it. Ooh, okay. The Bone Lord offering. Maybe I should be thinking more about bone cards, actually. You know, that was kind of... I think I jumped the gun a little. I kind of hate the Bell guy. He can be a 4/3. I have a campfire coming up. What if we give him this, like, cranked elk? Will we get a better, like, boon? For what? Playing Rattler, honestly. Playing Bad, honestly. We have, like, we have a lot of cards that generate bones, but we don't... Like, what? Eh. It's just a weird situation. Maybe I should have definitely looked at the Vulture, I think. But bones are hard, right? 'Cause you don't have any to start with, so you have to make them, and drawing a bone guy is basically just a dead turn 1 in all likelihood. We could give him the Mantis God. He's kind of a strong card, though, which strikes me as foolish. My thinking is that if we give... I'm pretty sure there's like a major boon of the Bone Lord. Let you start with like 4 or 8 or something, like it's good. So giving him either like a rare card or something with a lot of love put into it, like this Bad, you know, 'cause it's got sigils, would make us... I don't know, like, if it's like a chance to get it or if you're just getting it because you put in enough value or what. You're not taking my Moose Buckser. This is like a legendary plus card. Let's give him the simple boring Elk Fawn. Yeah, because we already have a dupe. It's the Black Goat. It's not a good dupe target, but it does give it more health, which we do actually like to see. Thank you. Triple minor boon. Do the boons get displayed? So this is kind of like a really big decision, though. We could just see what the totems have. That's so high rolly, though. Like, it doesn't feel like a very consistently like good move, even though the totems are very strong. Because maybe we just see like a trash sigil and a bunch of heads. And what did we even take earlier? I think there's a way to see it, huh? Also, I didn't change them. Wait, did I change the music? I don't know, man. I think I did. Maybe? I don't know. I did. I think. We did definitely take a totem. I remember, because we were like, alright, let's get this started, because it was early. It was horns. So yeah. Either way, we're going here. We have this horns totem, and nothing to complement it. Hello? No hungry survivors will be bothering you this time. So Mantis God takes this extremely well, and he's unkillable. This is, to me, like a snap pick. Let's just look and think, but that is so strong. That is so insanely strong. Get in there. Come on, big boy. Alright, so like I was saying before, if you can play him turn 1, if he just swings into 2 lanes, he will kill. And we have sigil removal if it's absolutely necessary. Trapper's unhunched besides one of his traps, slowly cranking it open. He gingerly removed a mangled hair from the steel teeth, but left the trap unhinged. I'm feeling unhinged right about now. Shouldn't have come here. Yeah. Start with 2 bones, which is not nothing. Alright. A lot of really good options here. Oh, these guys are reptilian, huh? That's unfortunate. It's highly unfortunate. Gosh. You could just play the Elk Fawn in the rightmost lane, as weird as that seems. We might just let the Black Goat be around. It'll die if we play it, so I don't think there's an option. Oh, you know, I could have actually used Stinky. The reason I didn't want to play it... No, it'll kill itself, no matter what it swings into. So we'll get the Rattler to go out there. You die. And then the Rattler comes out, and then he's swinging for large numbers. And then we're in trouble soon. I think we just need to do some blocking maneuvers just to live. Loath as I am to admit it. Just playing conventional Bullfrog, we're at, I think, a winning pace here. This damage is going to Like, it's scary, okay? And then he's gonna swing and be down to 1 health, and like, it's scary, I get it. Okay. We have enough good stuff in hand. We're not dying this turn. Oh god. Leave me alone. Ugh, okay. That was the normal bull goat. Bull, black coat. Oh my gosh. Can we kill this turn? No, because if we play Mantis God, he'll get spiked on the first thing that swings into him. I just threw. I really did. I didn't think enough about this. Dang, I feel like I was being really just, I don't know. It's been like a couple days since I've last played, and I don't know. It's very dumb. I was being very, very dumb. I also just, I think I'm just not paying attention to the board state enough. There are definitely a couple times where I didn't know what the turn would look like when I pressed the bell, and that's like pretty awful, right? Like you should, this is like a consistently logical thing that you can figure out. I think there's also something definitely to be said for, I mean, rip the paintbrush, right? Splash. We'll keep living, but we are in absolutely, like, we're in harm's way now. I mean, literally, I don't know what I'm hoping to draw here. You're a good enough card, but can't play anything, and if we draw a squirrel, we also couldn't play anything. Bye, world. That was my bad, you know, but, you know, you live and learn. Sir, please don't reach your long arms out and touch my face. I don't want to make an exquisite pelt, sir. I thought you wore wood carving masks, not human leather masks. Yeah, like 13 misplays, you know, that's probably being generous. I don't have 7 cards drawn. Doesn't even feel like that. You know, we drew that many. Sacrifices made 54, exciting. Oh, you can just like re-roll or just run it back. That's cool. But we're at like almost an hour here, and like realistically, if I go on another one, and let's say it's like a really, like I play smart. Ooh, sorry, I just maxed out the gain or something. So I don't know how I did that. My mic is kind of not that excellent. But as I was saying, if we were to do another run here, there's a chance that we could just play and it'll go on for like, you know, if I actually turn my brain on and play somewhat intelligently, it could go on for like an hour and a half. And then we get like a 2.5 hour video and like, let me look at the time. It's 4:30. I don't want to be like here. All I'll say is I feel like if I see a 2 hour video, that's a little daunting. So I think we're just gonna kind of accept the L this time. I was feeling kind of not very optimistic about it at the end of the last one, just seeing what we had to work with because, you know, let's take a look here. 50 challenge points, that sucks. All totem battles is terrifying. No boss fairs is awful. We could just take these 3. Or even tipped scales. Tipped scales is also terrible, but I feel like it's I don't know. It's like a small effect that weighs down like constantly rather than being like one big like, oh, all of the enemies have a like, you know, maturity or whatever, the one where they grow, that sigil. So I just die. I don't think there's really much else to say, you know, other than frankly there was a lot of probably didn't think enough, which is funny because I was talking about, you know, you don't want to like sit there just debating on what to do for a turn forever because then, you know, dead air is uncool and also people don't want to just see you doing quite literally nothing. And I'm just kind of clicking around the menus because I guess I don't know what to say and how to end this. But we can actually look here. Oh my gosh. Looks to me like there might be 12 levels of a like challenge mode, which is terrifying to think of though. So what did we really learn? um, route better for one. You know, like that time where I had to put a sigil into something in Act One because I just didn't have enough cards, and I kind of like ruined my like starter. Well, didn't ruin, but my starting deck got less good because I had to take a infusion that I didn't want to. Um, and check every time you do an event. Like look at what's coming up, and I think just take some time to like run the simulation in your brain of what the board state is going to look like. Like take into account that like the watchdog thing exists, and when this guy swings, it's not going to be real damage because that could actually kill you if you're not being very careful, or it can make your day if you overkill and swing back behind. Um, I don't think there's really much else to comment on though. That's not too that wasn't immediately obvious at the time. Um, Sorry about the like delay for this one. I was just kind of living life, having fun, and being productive. Um, but I think in all likelihood, I think I'll make another one tomorrow. So I will see you at that time most likely. So bye bye.